Hi children, this is your ANR sir. Welcome you to ANR Academy. Today in our Mathematics for All examination series, we learn about coordinate geometry. Today in our Mathematics for All examination series, we read about coordinate geometry. This lesson is for class 9th children. This lesson is for class 9th children. What is coordinate geometry? This is a new branch of mathematics started for you. So first of all, let us understand what is coordinate geometry. Coordinate geometry or analytical geometry, that means this coordinate geometry has another name. This coordinate geometry has another name. What is that? Analytical geometry. You may call it coordinate geometry or analytical geometry. Is defined as the study of geometry using coordinate points. Using coordinate points. So why should we learn this coordinate geometry? Understood? For everything a purpose should be there. Without any purpose we do not do anything. Why should we learn this coordinate geometry? Suppose you wanted to locate something. You want to locate something, or you want to find the distance between 2 points. You want to find the distance between 2 points, or you want to calculate a triangle drawn on a plane or a paper. You need the help of coordinate geometry. Or you want to divide a line in a particular ratio. You want to divide a line in a particular ratio. You take the help of this coordinate geometry. So let us try to understand what are the necessary things. What are the necessary things to identify a point on a plane? What are the necessary points that are needed to identify a point in a plane? So let us think the plane of this blackboard. Clear? You are asked to point or locate a point A 4 centimeters from the left corner. This is the left border. This is the left side of the border, and this is right side of the border or right side of the board, and this is upper border of the board, and this is lower. Suppose you are asked to locate a point which is 4 centimeters away from your left border. So you locate this point A. You locate this point A. You ask your friend to locate a point that is 4 centimeters away from your left border, and your friend may locate this point. Another boy, you ask another friend to locate a point that is 4 centimeters away from your left border. Then that friend may locate this point C. So which one is correct one? Which one is correct one? among A, B and C. Which point is the right point from A, B and C? You have taken one reference. Reference is your left border. Your reference is left border. All the 3 points are right. All the 3 points A, B and C all are right. So, to locate a point, you should have another reference also. You should have another reference to locate a point on a plane. You need another reference to locate a point on the plane. Understood? Already you gave one reference. What is that one reference? That is left side border. That is not enough. Why it is not enough? Because you got 3 different points. They are 4 centimeters away from the left border. Here you need to identify only one point, not 3. Here you needed only one point, not 3. So you need to have one more reference. You need to have one more reference. It may be either the top border or the bottom border. The top or bottom. Suppose I say locate. Suppose if I say locate a point P 4 centimeters away from left border and 3 centimeters away from top border. So it should be 4 centimeters. This dimension is given 4 centimeters. And this dimension is given 3 centimeters. Clear? Suppose this is B point is 4 centimeters and this is 4 centimeters. Suppose C point is 5 centimeters away from top border and 4 centimeters away from your left border. So in order to identify or in order to locate a point on the plane, you need to have 2 measurements. You need to have 2 measurements. What are those 2 measurements? 1. How far it is from your left border? How far it is from top border? So this A is called 4, 4. B 4, 5. This is 4, 3. Sorry. 4, 3, 4, 4. And your C point is 4, 5. Clear? So what are these 4, 3, 4, 4, 4, 5? They are coordinates. They are pair of values. They are pair of values which help us to identify the point in the plane. So you need to have these two values in order to locate that point on the plane. So this says that the point is 4 centimeters away from first reference. And the second one says that it is 3 centimeters away from the second reference. B 4. What does it mean? It means that point B is 4 centimeters away from first reference and 4 centimeters away from the second reference. What does C 4 means? It means that the point C is 4 centimeters away from one reference and 5 centimeters away from second reference. Clear? So let us take one more example. So in the assembly, all the children stand, all the students or children stand in columns and rows. In columns and rows. Suppose this is your playground where you stand for assembly. Where you stand for assembly. You have some columns. You have some columns. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. So let us call A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J. So these are your columns and you have some rows also. You have some rows also. 1, 2, 3, 4. So you know, in assembly, all the students are asked to stand according to their classes. Suppose in your column A, all students of class 1 stand. In B, class 2, C, class 3, like that. And this is the rows. This is the column. So in column A, all the students of class 1 stand. All the students of class 1 stand. Suppose you want to locate this boy standing X. Suppose if you say the boy who stood in second row come. So this boy may come, this may come, this may come, they all, anyone they come. But you want to call a particular boy. You want to call a particular boy to say thought of the day. You see, in your school assembly, you have thought of the day. So you call the boy who stood in second row in column F, come. Then this particular boy will come. Then this particular boy are class 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The boy of class 6 standing in the second row come. Then this particular boy would come. Suppose you want student Y to come. Suppose you want student Y to come and to tell Oath. You see, in the assembly we take oath. So you want to call the boy Y to come and take the oath on behalf of all the students of that school. So how do you call him? You should call which class? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8th class boy who stood in the 3rd row, come. 8th class student who stood on 3rd line should come. Then immediately that boy would come and tell the what? Oath. So like this, to identify a particular point in a plane, you need to have how many references? You need 2 references, and those 2 references are called coordinates. And these coordinates have a different name also. You see, some of you may have 2 names. One is pet name, called by parents or very close relatives. They call you with a particular name. And in your school, some other name may be registered. So in the same way, these coordinates x and y, you see, you can say, if in order to point A, in order to locate A, you need an ordered pair. You need an ordered pair xy. What are these x and y? X and y are some values with reference to 2 different references. So this x is called abscissa and y is called ordinate. X is called abscissa and y is called ordinate. Clear? So now let us see how to locate a point on a plane. Now let us learn how to locate a point on a plane. So I think you have seen a graph paper. You have seen a graph paper. So what do? You divide that graph paper into 4 parts like this. Clear? This horizontal line is called x-axis, and where these 2 lines intersect, that is called origin or O. What is O? O is the point of intersection of x-axis and y-axis. Horizontal one is called x-axis. Vertical one is called y-axis. OY is called y-axis and OX is called x-axis. So here you have both the sides, x dash, y dash. Clear? So this paper is divided into 4 equal parts. So this x, o, y is called first quadrant. First quadrant. This x dash o y is called second quadrant. Second quadrant. I wrote QA quadrant. And x dash o y dash is called third quadrant. Third quadrant. And this x o y dash is called fourth quadrant. Clear? in the first quadrant, both x and y have positive values. In first quadrant, both x and y have positive values. Understood? And in the second quadrant, your y has minus value and x has minus value and y has plus value. And in third quadrant, both x and y have minus values. And in fourth quadrant, you have x positive and y negative. So these are equally divided. These are equally divided. Clear? You can write the numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 like that. Equally they are divided. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And here also they are equally divided. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This also divided 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Clear? Suppose you are asked to locate a point on this graph paper whose coordinates are, you have to locate a point A whose coordinates are 3, 2. Whose coordinates are 3 and 2. 3 means what? X-axis. 2 means Y-axis. Or 3 means axis. And 2 is ordinate. 3. 1, 2, 3. 2, 1, 2. So you have to draw a perpendicular. You have to draw a perpendicular like this and here like this. These two perpendiculars meet at a point and that point will be your A. And what are the coordinates? 3, 2. 3, 2 means the value of x is 3 and the value of y is 2. Clear? So in the same way, suppose you are asked to plot a point B -2 +1. That means your value of x is minus, where it will be here. This is -2. And y +1, that means here +1. If you draw perpendiculars like this, both the perpendiculars meet here. This is B. What are the coordinates of B? -2, 1. In the same way, suppose if you are given another point C, whose coordinates are -2, -3. -2 here, -3 here. So if you join these two, you get this point, and this is C. -2, -3. Like this, you can locate a point on a plane, provided what are given when the coordinates are given. Clear? I think you understood what is coordinate geometry. Why should we learn coordinate geometry? And how to locate a point on a plane. And what are the minimum information to be given to locate a point on a plane. Minimum what is given? 2 measurements should be given. 2 references should be given. I think today you understood your lesson. Tomorrow again I come up with a new lesson. Till then, Have a nice day. Thank you for watching the video. And do not forget to subscribe to my channel Mathematics for All Examinations. Have a nice day.